Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to present about bullying. There is a pop quick question about bullying. Bullying happens to just a few people. That is false. It's not happening just a few people. Bullying is a natural part of childhood. No, that is false too. It's not happening natural. It's not a natural part of a childhood. Besides, there is only recent 20% of times. No, that is false. Bullying tends to be happen to the most of the time between school age, fourth grade to 12th grade. They bully each other in the class without the teachers knowing that the kids are bullying each other. The best thing, if it happens, students have to tell the teacher about their classmate who is bullying. Bullying have to be stopped.
All right, so let's look at what bullying actually is. Bullying is defined as any behavior directed towards another person that is meant to intimidate, ridicule, or harm them. There are a few different types of bullying that kids can experience, and those include physical, such as hitting, kicking, stealing or destroying personal items, inappropriate touching. There's also verbal bullying, such as name calling, insults, threatening to cause harm, and racist or homophobic remarks. There's also social bullying, which is done with the intent to damage someone's social reputation and their relationships with others. And then more new form of bullying that we've seen a surge of is cyberbullying, which is sending harmful texts, making online threats, sharing private information with the internet in order to embarrass somebody. And here you can also see a breakdown of the different types of bullying based on also gender. And this is taken from a study that was done with a population of 185 students in New York City. Yeah.
Okay, so who is at risk for being bullied? Anyone can be bullied, but there are certain groups of children that are more prone to getting bullied. They are children who are part of the LGBTQ community, children who are obese, and children who have physical or mental disabilities, such as children with cerebral palsy or kids with asthma.
There's a new trend of bullying, cyberbullying, represent a significant problem for youth. There's a relationship between parental strategies and adolescents' cyberbullying behavior. Parents who use the more autonomy supportive strategies, understanding the adolescent's perspective, offering choices, and giving rationales for prohibitions, had adolescents who reported engaging in less cyberbullying than parents who used guilt, shame, and conditional regard of control strategies. Punishing behavior as a form of parental control may have a positive impact on preventing adolescents from cyberbullying behaviors. Different from traditional bullying, cyberbullying happens out of school areas where school teachers and the principals cannot interfere. Parents rely on more controlling tactics to reduce deviant social behaviors such as cyberbullying. In the article, Parenting Strategies and Adolescents' Cyberbullying Behaviors, Nicole Leggett uses a 6 hypothesis to test the relationship between parental strategies and adolescents' cyberbullying behaviors, evidenced by a pre-registered study of parent-child diets. Public health nurses should educate parents on the advantages of autonomy supportive strategies, notice their children's other deviant social behaviors like cyberbullying, and rely on more controlling tactics to reduce this undesirable behavior.
All right, so on average, about 13% of students grades 4 through 12 experience bullying nationwide. So it's really important to look for signs and recognize the signs of bullying in your patient or child. And some things that you can look out for are signs of social anxiety and withdrawal, changes and normal patterns of behavior, a new onset of depression, unexplained injuries or missing items, as well as declining grades and not wanting to attend school. Bullying can also have some long-term effects on children, and some of those include headaches, stomach issues, poor sleep quality, usually due to anxiety, generalized pain, and more frequent colds, because the stress that bullying causes can actually suppress the immune system. Another thing that can happen because of bullying is a higher incidence of mental health disorders. A study that looked at the association between bullying and pediatric psychiatric admissions found that children who experienced bullying were significantly more likely to be hospitalized for a psychiatric issue.
Okay, so for healthcare professionals, we can screen for bullying during the assessment period. First, we want to, develop that relationship with the patient so they feel like they can talk openly. We can ask questions like, do you feel safe? Do people tease you or make harmful comments about you or spread rumors? And also, it's important to ask open-ended questions like, how does that make you feel? So that you can hear more about their experiences. And so there are coping mechanisms or protective factors that can help children withstand bullying better. Children can develop resilience by developing self-esteem, building self-confidence, developing their strengths. It's important for adults to create safe environments at school and help them to develop social supports. How can we help? We can encourage children and adults not to be bystanders, but be upstanders. Again, ask open questions, and when we identify a kid who is struggling, we can provide them with resources from social services or mental health professionals. And some of the resources that are available are listed below.
Thank you everyone for listening our presentation.